What up, guys? You know, what up, guys? Urban Central. I want to talk about something because I really want to. I think we need to talk about something because people gonna say nobody care what you've been through, and you've been through a lot, and everybody gonna have their own opinion about certain things. And hold on right fast. Everybody gonna talk about. They're gonna have their opinion about certain things where will call and tell you you're going to be okay. He should get more time on that for conspiracy to lie with racial intent. To say I work for someone. For conspiracy to lie, trap or threatening. I've been getting a disability since I was a kid. I didn't start talking. But we live in a society right now where people are hearing one side and not following out the full stake about what's done to me by yellow breezing them. You know what I'm saying? In the community. So when you getting that one side of the situation and you're not getting every side that's going on between the misconduct and the community wanted so bad, we know what happened. We know what happened. But you telling me that you give a person 16 months and it's cool for somebody to terrorize and lie to come up and say racist name with the community and him and MO3 and Yellow Breezy what they did me and think that's cool. And everybody think that's cute for a man to do that. And you look up to that type of behavior. That's not cool to look up to somebody that we make our mistakes. We make our mistakes and do, but that's not cool. That's not cool. Everybody think that stuff pretty, but that's not cool to look at somebody that antagonizing terrorism and do all of those things to somebody to come up and then smile and win and everybody in Dallas because they have no love for God. But that's the perm people he doing 16 months to have your facts together because MO3 and Yellow Breeze and them lied. The community terrorized me, and everybody gonna talk about what they did to me. We live in different counties, guys. How can you know what the next man doing and we live in different counties? How do you know what that person did to me and we look in there? The DA was already in the mall. How can I be a rat? They was already in there. But I got the mayor lying with racist words. But nobody should be, and everybody think that's cute. Everybody looking up to that person. No, leadership is admitting where you're wrong. And he didn't admit that. Him and Boosie made far accusations about me and the mayor and the community and the Dallas courtroom because they wanted to be racist. And people want to come and tell you want to forgive. Let me tell you something. God said I had to file a civil rights. I had to go on a civil rights thing and file a complaint on that. You took something with racial intent. And people trying to bully and everything and all the rest of that because this man, Yellow Breezy, get to leave and do it after he lied when MO3 did me wrong. A person got so much hate in their heart and they don't know what the next person been through. And they got so much hate in their heart and they don't care. But let me tell you, y'all need to start getting away from people that say you a snitch because they don't want your hood to grow. Because they don't believe in God and they don't believe in showing love out the thing. One apple can make it bad out the bunch. And we need to start looking at that. If you want your hood and your community to progress, you got to start looking at those people that don't want change. But that's not cool, man. No, that's not cool. And the same black people trying to make it, this was about Social Security. They wanted to come up, if I can go around telling the kids, hold up, I did music and CFP with Mirza got robbed out the CDs. Had a girl on Facebook trying to get to Mirza. People don't know they facts. Fights was breaking out my hotel when I called DJ Envy. Nobody called the bitch to pretend to be him, and he want to take some by racial intent. If a man going to admit something, you know what a leader does? A leader admit where he's wrong. And we don't see that from the mayor, and we don't see that from Trap Boy Freddy. Now, I want to look up to these people, but a real nigga gonna admit where they wrong. It's Boosie admitting that by lying. I say why I say what I say because I was trying to get the Social Security attention. Nobody, I had to have people in their community. Trump started this about the tax dollars, and he put me in a situation where him and his selfish politics, and him and his community that think about themselves, and him doing, I had to file a civil rights complaint on all of the Trump voters, everybody on the election that's voting about the tax dollars. But this man, Governor Abbott, is selfish. And then the courtroom tried to lie. All right, I'm gonna be quiet, sit down for a little bit. Then the community tried to lie. Then the community tried to lie. That's not cool. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. That Dallas hip hop line and Carrollton line, you think that's cool, man? That's not cool. And then the mayor, then the DA line, they don't want to tell the truth, man, about those 911 calls. That's not cool, man, to play while racism and taunting and laughing. And these black people, they got a problem in this community. The mayor only care about winning the election. And it seems like they don't care about the Justice Department and the Governor Abbott, instead of acting like a jerk, a racist jerk, and you kept by these people while I'm the victim of terrorism and racism. And then they tried to break my mindset in the courtroom. And then they gonna lie about it the next week. I come back in the courtroom trying to intimidate and terrorism. Don't state attorneys. Look at the camera, man. Then they got, I don't want to eat with you. Then you mad. Then you steal it from me. No. We know this industry. But you want to eat. Everybody wants somebody to feel sorry for somebody. When this man didn't have no regrets, him in the gang, no, man, they still done. Every time I got to do that, I bet you Yellow Breeze is going to be put to death, and Boots is going to be put to death with that lying and racism shit, man, that's going on in this community. But that's not cool. You should give him an extra 10 years for tapping with a Social Security matter. That's not cute, man. And then that nigga Yellow Breezy, he about to get it, man. He about to get it with his lying racist ass, man. But they think that's cute. No, stay away from me, nigga. And people get mad because Trump started it. Trump got a man. Trump care about himself and his people. But why God children, let me tell you, God has sight. God didn't care about nothing else. God has sight. God was in the dark. Let me tell you, God had the balls to do what needed to be done. But Capitol Hill and them know, and Trump know, and they still don't do it. They need the people and God depending on his sight. And when God was walking by himself, then the people followed him. But they going off with the people behavior and off of racism of disability. That's what they going off of. And this man, you telling this man, you think, yeah, they think that's cute in on clip. Leadership admit when they wrong, they able to lead their crew down the right way. And you got kids looking up to kids. No, a leader don't lie. These kids got to be able to trust you and not manipulate you. But you talking about things being okay where a man can lie. I never teach my son how to lie because they can come back and bite him. You know, it's better to be up front, right there. For they don't want nothing, don't want to come back and bite you. I say what I say, and I told him I say what I say. But I'm not going to take this racism act coming from the community and Trump care about these people and their lives. And you don't got it all figured out, man. No, you don't know nothing, man. MO3 didn't care about that girl. MO3 too. He even said he was a criminal and a liar, and what he did to me. Go ahead with that, man. Y'all think that's cute, man? That's not cute, man. Terrorism not cute. Saying racist words out the car, not cute. Terrorizing and saying racist words, not cute by black people, man. Y'all got a problem. I told him to go join the KKK then. If y'all with that whole shit, go join the KKK. And you black hatred motherfuckers need to know God. Need to know some love in your heart, man. And then they gonna sit up there and lie about you. Expect everybody to feel sorry for what you have did. No, it's not just about that. And they don't get him for lying more and speaking about stuff on the interview. I don't want nothing to do with it. He's lying more. Him and Yellow Breezy and Boosie. And you're going to continue to let this go on. And this man, come on, man. I'm ready to get my justice, man. About certain things. So everybody want to talk about something, man. I don't be getting into that stuff no more, man. That stuff not cool, man. We gotta put up with that stuff, man. Hey, man, everybody got some issues, man, but I'm not gonna do this no more with people, man. I'm not gonna do this no more with people, man. And everybody want control, but don't understand the price when it comes with it. I can't do it, man. You got the same behavior. You know. No, man, that shit not cool, man. And everybody think that's cool, man. Everybody think that's cool at the end of the day. You think that's cool, man, and you know, and I have to grow up. I can't live like that, dog. You know, I can't. Hey, we get to a point where I've been moving out my family. I gotta move out my family next, but I'm not that shouldn't have no stupid woman by me that listen to these Dallas and listen to anybody. And the enemy stalling in Dallas, but I'm not gonna feel this world until you can get your own play castle. People want to dominate and control the narrow of everybody's life and put racism behavior on you. And I'm tired of it, man. And they want to control the narrow of it. And that's all humans want to do is control the narrow of racism. They want to control the narrow of it. But don't put your problems on me. And I got to realize I've been living on my own, and I know I can't be here for very long. But I'm not about to let no Dallas woman make a fool out of me. Listen, no, you're my enemy. You went trap me, Yellow Breezy. I'm not about to let you. Y'all got problems, man. You can't pick us. I can't do that. But you allow people to lie, man. You know, everybody want to talk about this and that. And my justice is my justice, man. I'm not about to let this man in this city lie with Yellow Breezy and them, and they did me what they did me at that hotel. You know, that's not what is about to happen here. That's not what's about to happen. That's not what is about to happen over here, Dick. But this man can sit up there and lie and say the things that he want to say and not have no repercussion for it. And everybody want to look up to him like he's a G, but he's not, because a leader gonna put all his people on. You ain't no leader. A leader gonna keep it real with people and hope they're gonna make the right decision. But I'm not gonna sit up there and put up with no lies, man. You and y'all niggas got that fiction what's going on, man. Then y'all making up stories to make. No, man, he had no right to do what he did. Racism and lies, they had no right to take from what they took. You know what I'm saying? They had no right to do what they did in the community, try to bully people with their racism, because Trump put me in this situation. And that's a hypocrite, because he wanted to follow his people, but you're trying to make another black person not have a verse because he have a little challenge problem, and your racism the way it is. Him and Senator Ted got a problem. Governor Abbott, I want nothing to do with that, man. But my mama don't understand what has been done and what you got to get away from. You got to get away from these type of people dealing with the mayor and dealing with those senators and Governor Abbott. You have to get away from those type of ridiculous people. You got to get away from this type of society. I don't want to be in there. And then they willing to still lie. I want to know what lie they're gonna come up with next. When you try to get the Social Security attention, at the same time they know you told you to shut up and neglected and abuse you. I had to tell Joe Biden what my local office said. But they words, they can get away with their words at the local office and not have no consequences for it. We dealing with hypocrites. And that's what this going on. And Governor Abbott is a hypocrite, man. Nobody, but if there's racism going on, that you can't deal with it. If a person don't know how to leave it, let them fight. They like to live in that environment. But you can't force nobody to live up in a society that got their own views and have hatred. And Trump put his trust in his people. God didn't trust in the people, but they know what goes on in the business, and Trump was wrong. And then Governor Abbott said like a stupidity, man. And then Attorney Patrick say, oh God, the people trust in you to put, no, God trusted you. You have to hear every American now, and you didn't. You assume stuff by racism, man. And I think that's cute. Attorney Patrick think that's cute. What you're attacking racism? You with that business, man. You with them. And he think that's cute to be. He think that's cute to be along with the racism business against disability. And Governor Abbott and everybody in that legislature allow this man to say what he said, and he know he had racial intent. You allowing him to say what he said. He had no right saying that word, because you shouldn't have pulled that racist stunt. The coward you is. He's a coward, man. Everybody gonna talk about you gonna be white where you at. No, I don't have to be scared, family. They don't, because they can't fight. But I'm not gonna be bullied. I'm not going to be bullied by racism opinion. I'm trying to get out of here. Mama, I got to let them, everybody want to fight. He got something to say. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to deal with racism, man. And I'm not going to deal with Attorney Patrick with his stupid self, man. That man got the balls. And his community got the balls. You don't want to tell me what you did in that mall. But you got the balls, man. You are a hypocrite. And the black people, you with them. Let me tell you something. I know this business. I've been working at 14, but he got to know God trusted you. Not just the people, and you portray God. But the people matter more than God than anything. That's the hypocrite we got from the politics. God matter more. He's a hypocrite. You dealing with Governor every day, hypocrites. And think that it's cute to be a hypocrite and use his power for racist reasons to get with the black and the white voters. God, you can never be God. Don't say God ain't perfect, but he know what to do. He know what he needed to do. And that's something that you don't have the balls to do. And the legislators don't have the balls to do when things are going on. Don't have the balls to do. God know what to do. That's why it's not going to be God. You trust in the people instead of trusting in God. That's why God, he never claimed it is perfect. But God did what needed to do because he had sight. He know this world, but you know this world, and you put your people before God and honesty of what's really is happening in this business. That's why we so different. That's why the hypocrites are so different of where we coming from.